Happy New Year. It's 2021 and you're watching Bill's Box of Sound. Oh, it's a late night video. I'm making this really late at night. But hey, what the hey. I'll just not talk as loud as I usually do. Anyway, this video is for a friend of my wife's who she used to work with. His name's Eric. How you doing, Eric? Good to see you. Anyway, Eric knows I have a big record collection, and he recently casually asked my wife, can Bill will his records to me? Not the whole collection, just the Beatles and the Grateful Dead and the Simon and Garfunkel. So I said, I laughed a little bit, and I said, get in line. But, it was nice of him to ask, and just the question has been rolling around in my mind. So I thought I'd show you what records I have by them. So really quickly, I'm going to go through these. So we've got Beatles with Tony Sheridan. This is before they, were really, really big. Then there's the songs, pictures, and stories of the Fabulous Beatles on VJ. Most likely that's a unofficial version of it. But, I do have some good stuff. Some with the Beatles stereo on Parlophone. I've got a Japanese Meet the Beatles with a different order than the American version, which is this one. And I've got a mono and a stereo version. One of these is like really messed up and non-playable. Then, of course, we've got Beatles for Sale. There we go. That's the an old British version. We've got the Beatles' second album in the U.S. And this is in mono. We've got something new. Yeah, lots of American albums. We've got the Beatles 6. And this is also in mono. Yeah, there's a difference between all the American Beatles albums. You shouldn't be coming to me for Beatles information. You should go to somebody really knowledgeable, somebody who really matters in the Beatles community, like Norman Maslow or Mean Mr. Mayo. Another copy of Beatles 6 in stereo, and then a copy of Beatles 65 in mono, and in stereo. Let's see. We've also got mono and stereo copies of A Hard Day's Night, which it's really strange. Even the mono copy has some stereo stuff on it, and even the stereo stuff has mono stuff on it. It's messed up. Rubber Soul stereo, yeah. Rubber Soul, hey, mono. What else? We've got a digitally sourced reissue of Revolver, which I'd love to get an old version of it, but this isn't horrible, but it's just not analog. Yesterday and Today, it's not a Butcher cover. You can tell because it's got that Gold Award thing on it, and you don't see Ringo's shirt. Now, Sgt Pepper, I got some good stuff here. I've got an original, let's see, this is not an original, but this is a Capitol stereo. I've got a stereo picture disc that was released in the 70s. I've got the, which version is this? Yeah, this is the mono version. And then I've got the 2LP remix version with the demos. I've got Yellow Submarine. I've got a really nice copy of Magical Mystery Tour. As far as the White Album's concerned, well, I've got let's see. This is an old one. Oh, this is an old mono a copy. I've got a white vinyl copy that was made in France. Then I've got the 4LP box set of the remix of the Beatles album. Then I got Abbey Road. I've got an old Apple copy. I've got a Mobile Fidelity original master recording version. I've got the new remix version. I've got Hey Jude. I've got Let It Be, both the original and the new remix. I've got 62 to 66, and 67 to 70. I've got Rock and Roll Music Volume 1. I've got the Beatles Live at the Hollywood Bowl. I've got Rarities. Heck, I've even got this thing called Rare Beatles. And that's all my Beatle albums right there. Then there's the Grateful Dead records. Eric wants these too. So, you know, we're going to have to talk about the very first one, remastered copy. We're going to have to talk about the Vintage Dead, the Anthem of the Sun, an old beat-up copy, as well as a newer copy. A lot of these have very pretty vinyl, but I'm not showing them to you. Oh, Axomoxoa. You've always got Live Dead, Working Man's Dead, American Beauty, a picture disc no less, American Beauty, an original no less, Skull, and Roses, a very beat up copy of Europe 72, History of the Grateful Dead Volume 1, Wake of the Flood, Best of the Grateful Dead, Skeletons from the Closet, Steal Your Face. Weird thing is, I've only really been a fan of the Dead since 2015. Go figure. I mean, I've been a Zappa fan since 1973 or 74. And a lot of Frank Zappa fans are Grateful Dead fans. I just couldn't get into them. Mars Hotel. Blues for Allah. Terrapin Station, my very first Grateful Dead album back in 1977 or 78. Shakedown Street. Go to Heaven. We've got the Cornell concert. Ever heard of it? Playing in the band, the 45-minute version. February 27th, 1969. February 28th, 1969. Compilation called Sage and Spirits. A Record Store Day concert from July 29th, 1966. A fantastic acoustic session, San Francisco, California, the Warfield, from 1980. And last but not least, Ready or Not. Oh wait, I also have a, I have another one. Here we go, Light into Ashes. This one is so new, I haven't even put it on my shelves yet. And then there's the Simon & Garfunkel records, which Eric requested as well. You know, we're talking about Wednesday morning, 3 a.m. Talk about The Sounds of Silence. This is an original copy that's, well, actually, I had the original copy that had a skip in it, so I went and bought a new one. And then we've got Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme. Bookends, one unbelievable album. And then we've got Bridge Over Troubled Water. As well as the, kind of like the epilogue, the Concert in Central Park, kind of a reunion album. So, you know, while I can't promise you these albums when I die, because first of all, I don't plan on dying for at least another 30 years, and I'll have plans for my albums by then, either with my family or with a brokerage. But, you know, if you're around and you want to fill out the proper paperwork when it happens, I may be able to swing it so that you get the following. The Beatles, 62 to 70, performed by Kings Road, a second-rate cover band. I can get you the very best of Vicky Carr, which features the international hit from the movie Moonstruck, It Must Be Him. But I can probably deliver on Simon and Garfunkel the Spanish titled version of Bridge Over Troubled Water, Puente sobre Aguas Turbulentas. And even though it is listed in Spanish on this lanky old CBS label, all the songs are sung in English. So that's it. Hope you had a good laugh and a good time, Eric. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you're one of my regular subscribers and you're watching this and you're wondering what the heck's going on, this video was just made for fun, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Go ahead, hit that like button down there. It does help my channel. Happy New Year, everybody.